a lot of the times our energy dictates our reality more than we can see. How focused we are, how aligned we are, will change how fast you're able to attract your dream life into existence. And I'm going to be sharing with you in this video exactly how to tap into the frequency of focus and alignment. This is going to allow you to take the actions you need to take from a higher frequency, be more aligned with the frequency of abundance, be more connected to the universal support system of you being connected to everything. And this is going to tangibly make your life easier, but also very spiritually connect you with something more divine than what we call ourselves, bringing you closer to the thing that you want to create in your life, to actually manifest your dream life. Not this out there, one day I'll manifest my dream life kind of thing, but to tangibly see the thing you want to see happen in your life, but to make it happen in a very, what I perceive to be a divine way, but also in a tangible way, to honor both aspects of life. So this is going to be how to tap into the frequency of focus and alignment, which are not separate, they're connected, to manifest your dream life. How to tap into the frequency of focus and alignment to manifest your dream life into existence. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. I also do have a group program coming up very soon. It's going to be starting around January 21st. Enrollment is closing before then though. If you want to be a part of it, if you want more details on it, the link will be in the description box of this video for more details on that as well. Definitely check it out because enrollment is closing soon. So what's the first thing that we can do to tap into the frequency of focus, to tap into the frequency of focus and alignment? What you want to manifest your dream life, what you want to do is learn to focus on one thing at a time. This sounds so simple, but we can often neglect the significance of simple things in our life. A lot of the things that I say on this channel are simple, but they are so powerful because things can be so simple, but they might not be easy to embody. Knowing something and embodying something are two different things. So this is so simple that we can neglect the significance of it. If you can truly learn to build your concentration ability, which by the way, your concentration is something you can build. A new video is going to come out very soon on how concentration alone can change your entire life. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that video. Concentration alone can change your life. And I'm going to be talking about that in another video. But in this video, what I'll say is, if you can learn to focus on one thing, build your skill set of concentration. Yes, you can build your concentration. Yes, you can practice your concentration. Yes, you can get better at concentration. It's a muscle you build. Being present to the moment, being focused on the here and now is a skill set. It's something you build. That's something you get closer to. It's something you connect with. It's something you practice. And what you can do is learn to be more focused, to be more connected, to be more grounded. Learn to put all your energy fully, not 60%, not 70%, not 99%. Put all of your focus into the task at hand. Be focused. Look at one thing. Some meditations, what they do is they make you focus on a candle. You focus on one candle. Why is this the case? Because you're learning to focus all your energy into one thing on that candle. When I'm meditating, I personally focus on my breath. Or lately, we'll get into this in a whole nother video, I focus on consciousness itself. But that's a whole nother video though. Way too deep to get into here. But you want to focus on one thing at a time. Put all your energy into one thing at a time. And you'll start to notice that your frequency gets way higher. Way, way higher. Beautiful, divine things will start to happen in your life. You'll feel lighter in your body. And this is the secret. This is the secret. This is the secret to tap into the frequency of focus and alignment. This is it. Put all your focus into one thing. One thing. Don't half-ass yourself and, oh, I'm kind of thinking, no. No past, no future, no daydreaming. Of course, don't judge yourself if you lose focus. That's part of this process, is forgetting sometimes. Don't judge yourself, totally normal part of the process. But try your best to give all your energy, all your focus into one thing at a time in your life. If you're meditating, meditate. If you're recording a video, record a video. If you're editing a video, edit the video. If you're having a conversation with somebody, have a conversation with somebody. If you're eating, then eat. If you can have that frequency of being very focused on one thing at a time, having that concentration, having that focus, and then also combining action while you do this, because you can be focused on one thing at a time while you're just chilling, and that's great. To build that focus, you can even practice this. And this is why some people meditate, for example, on just a candle. Like I was saying, you could just focus on a candle. That works great. Personally, for me, I don't like to focus on a candle when I'm meditating. I focus on my breath. Sometimes I'll focus on an object in the room. And that sounds kind of silly, but you'll see that you can practice meditation in that way. But what you can also do is build that focus, build that concentration. And then the next step in this video is to understand that you can bring it into an action. You can bring it into an action. You want to learn to focus on one thing in meditation, for example, but you want to make sure that you bring it into something you're doing. Give all your attention to the thing that you are doing. Because if you can put all your attention into the thing that you are doing, you'll start to notice that you start to connect to the way you are being. It's very powerful. When you start to really focus and concentrate, you'll start to notice that you bring in that element of surrender as well. And you'll start to connect to a more divine energy. It requires a lot of focus and concentration to connect to the divine. It really does. That's what I believe. I believe that to connect to a state of true surrender, it requires of us to have very high levels of concentration. If you really want to be aligned, if you really want to be surrendered to the divine, how much can you focus on one thing at a time? Do you have the capacity to not have your attention be scattered all over the place? Because this is how we are in society, right? Our attention is all over the place. We've never trained our ability to concentrate, or at least most people haven't. And this is why we have our emotions scattered all over the place. Have you ever heard the statement, if your eyes wander, your mind wanders? And your mind is going to wander. And if your mind is wandering, what's going to happen? Your emotions are going to wander. If your emotions are wandering, you're not going to feel the way you want to feel and have quote unquote control over that. And if you can't do that, how are you going to manifest your dream life? How are you going to be in the frequency you want to be in to manifest what you want? And the third final step, in no particular order in this video, to manifest your dream life by tapping into the frequency of focus and alignment, how to tap into the frequency of focus and alignment to manifest your dream life, is to understand that the more you focus, the more you can surrender. So I want you to understand that I want you to let the intense focus of being so connected to what you're looking at bring in the element of surrender. What I believe true meditation to be. By the way, life is meditation. This video right now for me is a meditation, but you can also have a formal practice where you sit down. Whether we're talking about a formal practice where you sit down and you meditate, which is great. I've been doing it every single day for 5 years. Or whether we're talking about putting all your focus and energy into the task at hand, which can in a way be a meditation and a spiritual practice. If you choose to set the intention to do so and make it like that, it's all your choice. Life is a meditation. At some point though, you go so deep in your consciousness that life just becomes meditation, at least in my experience. This video is, my whole life is a spiritual practice. Each moment is a sacred, divine opportunity to connect more to who you truly are. Anyways though, that's a separate topic. Open yourself up to the experience that you can be so focused on what you're doing, so focused on the task at hand, so focused on what's right in front of you, right there in that present moment, who you're looking at, what you're doing, that you're so focused that you also realize you're not the one doing it and you're surrendered to the divine. That's the essence of meditation, really. For example, you can be so focused on your breath. Look, one way to do meditation is to be very focused on your breath, for example, right? And imagine this, you're sitting there, you're noticing your breath for hours and hours, days on end or whatever, 20 minutes a day for 5 years, for example, like I've been doing it. You're so focused, and then eventually you realize that you can be very focused on your breath, so intensely focused, so much concentration happening, but at the same time though, you're allowing the breath to arise and you're not controlling it. How can you be intensely focused on the breath but also not control it at the same time though? You can't, because focus is just awareness. You can be aware of something, intensely aware of it, but not controlling it. And so I want you to open yourself up to the experience that you can be so focused, so goddamn intensely focused, but then allow for the insight and realization to arise that that focus does not need to contradict surrender. I'm talking superhuman levels of focus and concentration here. You got to be very focused, learn to focus on one thing, but in the process of being focused, allow the divine to flow through you. Be open to the idea and to the experience that you can be focused. And I want you to open yourself up to, it's like, for instance, how do I surrender? Open yourself up to, while you're focusing on your breath or the task at hand or whatever you're doing in life, whether you're meditating on your breath, whether you're meditating on the task you're doing, whether you're focusing on a conversation, speaking about something, open yourself up to the experience that as you're focusing on something, that you can also invite an element of surrender into that. And that is exactly how you tap into the frequency of focus and alignment. If you really want to manifest your dream life, you want to bring in both the elements of the masculine and the feminine. It's being very focused, do the things you need to do, take the action you need to take, but also while you're doing all of it, you're totally surrendered to the divine. This is the secret. If you can master this frequency of being focused but surrendered at the same time, you'll start to see that to manifest your dream life becomes realistic and becomes a piece of cake. Because you can still do the things you need to do, take the actions you need to take, do what you need to do, but at the same time, you're not forcing it. You're letting it arise, just like your breath. You can control your breath if you want, but it's still going to happen. Your breath is not a doing, it's a happening. Now, can you be focused on your breath, but also allow it to come up? That tricks a lot of people, that confuses a lot of people sometimes, but that's the thing. Don't try to get it now. Put your focus in something and see what comes up. Allow to come up the realization, not now. You don't need to get it now in this video, that's fine. You don't need to get it right now. Just focus, more, I invite you to focus all your attention on what you're doing and allow the realization to come. Just open yourself up mentally, energetically, spiritually to the insight that you can be in a state of surrender while intensely focused. So all you need to do is just focus, but let the surrender insight come into your being in the next couple of days after this video. And hey, let me know in the comments down below if that happens or if any of this content resonated with you. So that's all I have for this video. Once again, leave a like if this video resonated with you as well, of course. But seriously, leave a comment down below if this resonated with you, or if you've experienced this before, this focus and surrender frequency, this focused aligned frequency, the frequency of focus and alignment. Or if it happens to you later on, feel free to comment down below, because I appreciate when people share their story, and other people may as well. So that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. It's also in the comments down below. Also, I do have a group program coming up in the next couple of months. So if you want more details on the program, or if you want to be a part of the program, the link will be in the description box of this video for more details on that as well. Enrollment is closing soon, so if you do want to be a part of the program, definitely check the link that's in the description box of this video. So as always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.